Ukraine ends supply of Russian gas to Europe. Ukraine says it has halted the transport of Russian gas to Europe. Kiev, London, CNN. Ukraine has made good on its promise to halt the transport of Russian gas to Europe through its territory after a key deal with Moscow expired on Wednesday. Ukraine's refusal to renew the transit deal was unexpected but symbolic move after nearly 3 years of its full-scale war with Russia and comes after Europe has already drastically cut Moscow's share of its gas import. Ukraine's energy ministry said it ended the deal in the interest of national security. We have stopped the transit of Russian gas. This is a historic event, the ministry said in a statement, adding that its gas transportation infrastructure has been prepared in advance of the expiration. Last year, Kremlin-owned gas giant Gazprom, which signed the transit deal with Ukraine's Naftgaz in 2019, recorded a $6.9 billion loss, its first in more than 20 years due to diminishing the sales to Europe, Reuters reported. That's despite its effort to boost export to new buyer China. Ukraine now faces the loss of some $800 million a year in transit fees from Russia, while Gazprom will lose close to $5 billion in gas sales, according to the news agency. Several Europe countries still purchasing Russian gas had previously arranged the alternative supply route, it reported. The lapses deal had represented about 5% of the European Union's total gas import, according to Brussels-based think tank Bruegel, and supplied mainly Austria, Hungary, and Slovakia. Now, after its expiry, Europe received pipeline gas from Russia via a single route, the Turk Stream pipeline, which runs through Turkey and on to Bulgaria, Serbia, and Hungary, says Bruegel. Henning Gloystein, head of Energy, Climate, and Resources at Eurasia Group, said the deal's end came as no surprise, but expect it to trigger a jump in spot gas prices when markets reopen on Thursday. But a major price spike as seen during the previous Russian supply cuts is unlikely as EU importers have long prepared for this scenario, he told CNN, adding that most of Europe has had a mild start to winter. The European Union has been working with the countries for over a year to prepare for the possibility of the deal's expiry, a spokeswoman for the European Commission told CNN. The European gas infrastructure is flexible enough to provide gas of non-Russian origin to Central and Eastern Europe via alternative route. The spokeswoman said it has been reinforced with significant new liquefied natural gas import capacities since 2022. We did our homework and are well prepared for this scenario, Austria's energy ministry, Leonel Gewessler, said in a statement on X earlier Wednesday, adding that the country's energy firms has sought out new non-Russian suppliers. However, Slovakia's Prime Minister Robert Fico said on Wednesday that the halt of Russian gas flows via Ukraine will have the drastic impact on the EU, but not on Russia, according to a Reuters report. Fico has previously argued that the end of the deal would lead to higher gas and electricity prices in Europe, the news agency said. What does this mean for Europe? Before Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Russia was the European Union's biggest supplier of the natural gas. The bloc has whittled Russia's share of its pipeline gas import down from over 40% in 2021 to about 8% in 2023, according to the European Council. To fill the gap, Europe has imported vast quantities of liquefied natural gas, LNG, a chilled liquid form of natural gas that can be transported via sea tankers from the United States and other countries, as well as the pipeline gas from Norway. The EU has also ramped up import of Russian LNG to help heat its homes and power its factories, but faces the self-imposed deadline of 2027 and plans to break its dependence on all Russian fossil fuels. Analysts told CNN last month that countries receiving Russian gas through the transit deal with Ukraine are not at risk of the energy shortage and would likely fill the gap by importing more LNG or more natural gas via pipeline from other European nations. Still, Massimo Di Odoardo, a senior natural gas researcher at energy data firm Wood Mackenzie, told CNN in the late December that the deal's expiry will make it harder for Europe to refill its stores before next winter. That's one reason why European gas prices are likely to remain close to its current levels or perhaps rise in 2025, he said. Prices have tumbled from all-time highs reached in summer 2022, but are still more than double their historical levels. There are already signs of a strain in the region. Reuters reported on Wednesday that the Transnistria, a breakaway region of Moldova, a non-EU country that also received Russian gas via Ukraine, had cut heating and hot water supplies to households following the expiry of the transit deal. This story has been updated with additional information and context. Juliana Liu contributed the report.